From a 19-year-old becoming a Roblox billionaire to a developer creating one of the biggest games in the entire platform. Today we'll be diving into the stories of 4 Roblox billionaires that made their passion into millions of dollars. Starting with It's Muneeb. His beginning starts on 2014 when he created his Roblox account, originally known as Muneeb 3D. One of his first ever Roblox games was Vacation Story. The gameplay was simple: hop on a plane, land on an island, and survive. It was quite engaging, and many YouTubers made videos on it, even Flamingo, which is one of the top Roblox YouTubers. Till this day, Vacation Story still averages around 1,000 active players, and has gathered a total of 365 million visits. Muneeb knew how to make a good story game, so he continued on to release many others, like DK Story, which reached way more success than his previous projects. But something was wrong. Story games quickly die out. They lack replayability. You complete the story and the game is over. However, Muneeb continued on to release Daycare 2, which ended up reaching around the same success as their original Daycare. People loved it, but there were also thousands of people requesting a new story game. Muneeb knew he wouldn't have a bright future with story games, so he decided to risk it all, abandon his current games to work on something new. 1 year later, Muneeb was back, and he had something on the back of his sleeve. It was a new avatar game? No way, he spent a year working on something so simple. This wasn't a simple avatar game, it was revolutionary. People could try out catalog items before buying them with Robux, and this allowed the game to reach over 10,000 active users in a couple of months. Catalog Avatar Creator continued on to win many innovation awards and gain billions of visits. But how this simple game could earn money billions of Robux? Well, for every item sold in the game, Muneeb receives a 40% cut. This was genius and made him a billionaire. But my man Muneeb was never into the money. He wanted to make a game that helped millions of players and improve the platform, and he truly achieved that. Muneeb's story was inspirational, but there are 3 other players that changed Roblox forever and achieved incredible things. The next player is NewFissy, who created his account way back in 2011, originally known as the NewFissy. If you didn't know, he created one of the most popular games, Adopt Me. But before we get into that, let's take a step back and look at his beginning. Back in 2016, he made a game, Treelands. It was about harvesting trees and building your dream empire. The possibilities were endless, that's why it was able to reach over 16 million visits. However, it was abandoned, so NewFissy could work on bigger projects. 1 year later, Adopt Me was born. It is a simple game about collecting cute little pets and raising them as they were your children. Since most of the Roblox community are children, Adopt Me quickly rose to fame and surpassed Meep City in visits, which was quite popular at the time. On April 16, 2011, Adopt Me broke the entire platform by reaching over 1.9 million live active users, constantly breaking Roblox servers. It got so bad that Roblox had to upgrade their gear. Apart from that, NewFissy's game won many Bloxy awards, and till this day, it's still on the front page, making NewFissy a Roblox billionaire. His story is truly incredible, how he started from a simple harvesting game to one of the largest games on the entire platform. But there are two other billionaires, and let's find out how they became successful. How this player became rich might surprise you. Here's Wolfpaq, and his journey started back in 2014 when he created his Roblox account. His first successful game was similar to Counter-Strike. You need to choose if you're going to be a SWAT member or a criminal and fight the other team. This game reached over 300 million visits and made Wolfpaq millions of Robux. Usually, developers would invest their Robux into a huge game and hope that it goes viral. But Wolfpaq had something else on his mind. In 2020, Brookhaven was born. It was a very simple roleplay game, without crazy graphics or animations. You could roleplay as a child or an adult. It almost seemed like the game was made in like 10 minutes with random assets from the toolbox. But Brookhaven's simplicity is exactly what made it viral. Most of the front page games were filled with too much content and it was overwhelming. While on the other hand, Brookhaven was simple and everyone could understand it. In 2023, Brookhaven had over 1 million live active users, which is mind-blowing for a game this simple. Wolfpaq showed everyone that your game doesn't need to be complicated to be successful. Even the simplest game ideas can reach the front page. There's a lot that we can learn from Wolfpaq, but let's take a look at the last player who recently became a billionaire. Meet Nosniy, the guy who made Rivals, which is one of the fastest growing games on the entire platform. But before we cover on how he achieved that, let's dive into his backstory. Nosniy made his Roblox account back in 2011, and he hasn't changed his username since. Before making his big hit, he made many other games like Treasure Quest and Super Golf. Out of these two, Treasure Quest was the most successful, reaching over 550 million visits. The game was about loading treasure and battling monsters and completing many quests until you're the ultimate treasure hunter. This game receives updates till this day and has around 100 to 200 active users. However, all this time, Nosniy was working on a big project, Rivals, which was released on 2024. It was a fast-paced FPS game with a cartoony style, which made it incredibly popular. Myself, I thought that Arsenal would outcompete this game, but I was wrong because Rivals has way more replayability. You can play 1v1s, 2v2s with your friend.
This is the time.
One down. Yo,
That's
I got
wrong.
him, I got him. Or even 5v5s with your whole bloodline. Okay, maybe not your whole bloodline, but you can definitely play with your brother or your sister. I love playing Rivals as well. It's such a polished game that will probably dominate the platform in a couple of years. It feels like every update, Rivals becomes bigger and bigger. Originally, the player count was around 20,000, but now it peaks up to 19,000 live active users, and the game has gathered over 700 million visits. This game has a bright future ahead. Nosniy and his team just has to keep up with the updates, and Rivals will continue on to dominate the front page. It's incredible to see that these players were able to turn their passion for making Roblox games into billions of Robux. Each of their stories were unique, but they all had one thing in common: their determination to make a game that will make a positive impact on the platform. You can't compare yourself to these big developers because they spent years crafting that one viral game. Let me know if I missed any Roblox billionaires. If this video somehow gets 1000 likes, I will make another video about wealthy Roblox players. Anyways, don't forget to smash that subscribe button. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Have a great rest of your day and peace.